Up there. Good, and how are you? Today's video is going to be less interesting. I just couldn't make it. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Ryan, what's good? I don't usually go live on Saturdays, but I kind of moved my schedule around. So um, I'm not super happy with the handles we were trying to come up with yesterday. So I kind of want to just sit here and futz with handles for a bit until we're happy. And oh my God, Swa, we've been waiting hours for you to show up. I don't know why you just came. Um, Too small? That's too small, isn't it? It, like, needs to be longer than that. But is that the issue? I don't know why I'm struggling so hard with these two-finger handle aesthetic, but it's like a length issue, right? Or am I oh my god, Swell, you're so good to me. So good to me. My goodness. Thank you, Tara. Yeah, I think it just needs to be longer and maybe a little thicker. Well, I'm looking more aesthetics. Well, so it's like so here we go. So if I put my fingers in, it fits fine. But I think it needs to be bigger. When it shrinks, it's gonna not fit fine. So I think everything needs to be farther out. Like so it has to be like there essentially. That makes sense. It went really well, Tara. We got a bunch of garnets. Um we got a bunch of garnets and they worked out well. I know my heart really wants to make a one finger handle and I'm but these are two finger mugs for sure. I can't make these into that. And Swan, no, I like to redo pretty much every single time that I do it. Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, it's that's the big thing is like you need something that's big enough and girthy enough. That's true, Tara. Doesn't mean it's gonna be good though. Hmm. But I think we're gonna try this size handle. Because we have two of these to do. I did one the other day. Things are on the it's morning, that's why, Tara. Hmm. All right, let's try this instead. Hmm. I do not know if I would consider myself having a large hands, but I got you, Swa. What's up, gamers? That's a very specific amount. I like it, Brian. All right, let's try this. I can tell you right now, I don't like it. But let's see where we're at. I don't want to actually lick it, so I'm gonna spit on it today. So this is just I'm not this is obviously not the actual handle, or I don't know if that's obvious or not, but I just wanna they aesthetically, they just look ugly to me. Even if I futz with them and make them look let me get one that I did the other day that I really liked. Hold up. So this is the one I did the other day that I really like. Probably Daniel. Do you? I like this handle more. The problem is it's the shape is different, everything's different, and so I'm trying to base it oh, you know what else is different is that this handle is thicker, and the thin spot's actually on the top. Oh, I did it back oh, now that's an interesting idea. Oh my god. It was only that easy, Brian. My goodness. Hey, we're gonna try this. No, these are wait, what is that? Get that out of there. That's the original handle. Get that out of there. Let's try this again. Hi. Hold on. Yeah, for it makes sense. What's up, Joan? How are ya? Would it be really messed up if I just did a one finger handle on this? Yeah, it really is. What's up, Chevy? How are you? I'm fine, Joan. I'm fine. Thank you. I'm feeling a little off today, but that's okay. What's up, Shadow? Yeah, this one's a little thicker. It's not long enough though. I just need to get the thick and length like proportions so we have the right girth to the length. Okay, then that word is way too big for my feeble little brain. Okay, thank you. Oh, nice. I see, I see. I haven't ate Tiguan in a million years. Thanks, Big. This is where it's at. That I don't I mean, again, we're just looking at sizing, not shape. Obviously, it's not gonna look that trash. I just wanna be that's actually probably where we wanna be. Okay. Let's see if we can make it look nice, and if we can, then we'll go from there. Oh, you'll see what that hole's for pretty soon. We just gotta get the, handles on, and then I can show you what those holes are for. Yeah, right? I think the size is correct on that one. Walking in the rain? Why was that? What's up, Sharp? Gotcha, gotcha. What you get? Anything good? What kind of tea you buy? Yates, appreciate you. How's your day going? Hi, hi. How you doing, fabulous? Ooh, what are you getting? I appreciate it. So, of course, I usually don't stream on Saturdays, but like I said yesterday, kind of I did all my Saturday stuff on Friday instead this year. Oh, that's exciting. So that's a lot to say before saying hello. Ooh, ooh. Well, let me know how it goes. Very curious. My shipment of oolongs from Brendan should be getting here today, so I'm also gonna be rich in tea very soon. Oh man, we all got tea today. I don't know what that is, Swa. What's up, Kevin? Aki, welcome back. How are you? I like roasty oolongs. I'm not really into green teas to be honest. I'll drink matcha and stuff um from time to time, but I don't really like green tea. It's too intense. I don't know if you guys saw, but I did like a some people from a Kickstarter sent me a bunch of free tea. This was probably like a year ago at this point, maybe less. And I did like a little sponsored video for them. And I just drank the sencha yesterday, and I just like forgot how much I hate sencha. It's just so intense. The flavor is so aggressive. I'm just not into it. Doesn't sound like I'm gonna win this guy over, Sharp. You can do whatever you want, Maddox. You dirty, dirty guy. Yeah, I like iced green teas. Iced matcha is nice, but am I gonna willingly sit down and drink a cup of tea, a green tea, over anything else? No. I would pick literally any other tea. I hate this handle. Can you guys tell me this handle isn't bad? Or tell me it is bad and we need to redo it? What I just don't I can't quite figure out why I dislike it so much. Oh, maybe if I do this. Thanks, Dean. Is it really not? I just don't think the angle is right. I feel like this needs to be, like, out further for the I just ripped this off, though. Yeah, I feel like it's the angle because this goes like this. I need this part to go like that. You know what we're gonna do? Just for funsies, we're gonna make it one finger handle and just see it's okay. I need some more clay though, I think. Give me one sec. It's super windy here. Um, so I might lose service just as a heads up. I hate it so much. I think I just lucked out the other day with the shape of the other one. Um, I just love the look of a one finger handle. Like, look how hot that is. That's a sexy handle right there. So, I mean, I'm gonna futz with it. Okay, you know what? A lot of this has to do with the angle of just this, because this part just goes straight up. There's no bulge here, and so everything is tilting to the side. But I think we could get away with a one finger handle on this, so I'm gonna do it. So I don't care. We're gonna bulk this one up though. Um, Now here's the other one. Now this one does have a high hip, high shoulder, and this one we might actually be able to get away with doing a two finger handle too. So let's try to make a two finger handle for this one. I think it was just the reason I just could not do it is because that particular piece does not warrant my style of handle, I think. Thanks, chef. Love you. How'd you know I was gay? My God, this guy, he just knows what to say. Tickle my fancy, tickle other things too. Wink, wink. Chef's just ashamed. He's been my long-term boyfriend for many years now, and he's just ashamed of it. And he just kind of comes on here and tries to say stuff like that. I don't really know why. It can be OSU. It certainly can be. I don't know why you're being so defensive of our love, chef. We have a thing together, you and me, last night in Cuba. Magical, magical. I'm getting goosebumps thinking about it. Back in no, in '96 in the back of your trunk. Oh, oh, in that big old truck of yours. Oof. This guy. Exactly, kidding. Chef, you gotta go with it. You can't just be blatantly homophobic and then not expect to get banned. Come on, BB. Play along. Be better. Hi, Penguin. You walked into some homophobic small PP little boy over on YouTube making a scene. Yeah, you said that, Joel. I don't know who that is. Okay, Chef. Appreciate you. Ugh, this guy's tiresome. Sharp, do you mind banning him? He's just like being a little bit too aggressively flirty with me right now, and I'm just not in the mood. Usually I like to kiss Chef on the head, but just a little bit too much today. What was the joke, Joel? I've never seen the movie. I have no idea who you're talking about, Joel, but he sounds hot, and I appreciate it. Thank you, guys. It's the guys who double down on the homophobia and don't even go along with what you're saying. They just blatantly say their own thing, like kind of like Joel is about to do. Joel, I have no idea what you're talking about, bud. You sound hot as fuck right now, but I have no idea what you're talking about. It can hold a certain amount of beer, that's for sure. I don't know if a lot is the correct term, but oh, gotcha. Well, that was an intro for sure. Yeah, I don't really care, Joel. You're telling me I look like someone, I'll call you whatever I want. I've been okay, Penguin. How have you been? Joel's a hotter name than whatever you're about to say, Joel. You should just go with it. It's way hotter, BB. Don't fight it. Oh, Jello. Oh, let's call him Jello instead. I like that. Good idea, good idea, Swap. Okay, so see, look at that. Already, I like this more, and the reason is that this part here comes out, so the balance is not to the side, it's upward. Do you see what I mean? Ford, oh my god, you're here. I've been thinking about you all day. I had a really, really great dream with you in it last night. We were by that peak that we went to on our first date. It was magical. OSU, no, I've never actually made pottery before. I'm not this is plaster. Mhm. Right? Thank you, guys. So it's not the handle was not the issue, it was because of the shape of the mug, which means that we need to have this inflection point coming outward in order to have the mug handle fit properly. We're learning things today. Exactly. Thanks, Penguin. Mm. Cindy, how are you? No, I got you, B. I got you, boo. Don't you worry. I'm just shocked that you haven't been, censored yet today, unless, you got censored earlier and I just didn't see it. Cindy, what's new? What's happened? Tell me about your day. No! I'm sorry, what's the back pain from? Just life or something, specific? Yeah, that's maybe once you start saying that, it then starts blocking you a bunch. Oh, yeah, it's kidding? Okay. Dallas? Oh my god, so much better now that you're in here? I see, I see. Well, I'm sorry that you're having to deal with that. I'm glad it's not stopping you though. Cyber or making a teapot? Mm. That's kind of amazing, kidding. I'm like half tempted to eventually give Swat his own little gear next to his name so he can just uncensor himself as it goes. We'll get there eventually. Sup, JR? How are ya? Oh, Dallas, you always know what to say to me, B. The day's okay. The day's okay. We're getting work done, and that's all that matters. Mm. Yeah, you are getting very good at it, it seems, because I'm not even noticing it. We're trying, JR. I'm hoping that we can actually like make maybe make some stuff later today. But it's yeah, right? Same here. It's crazy hot here today though. Or it's humid. It's not hot at all. It's just really humid in my studio, so I think I have to take less clothes off or more clothes off after the stream. Otherwise, I can't keep doing this. Bye, Dallas. You're so great. Cyber, this is the first thing I've ever made. So I guess this. Oh, as it should, kitten. Hi, 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 hi. What's going on, BB? How are you? Loki? Lolo? Oh my gosh, Lolo, how are you? Oh my god. So many hotties in the chat right now. It's insane. I don't know how I can keep up with all this. What is the icon now? I can't actually see anybody's icon. It's too small. Jared, that's what it's turning into, honestly. I feel like I should just do that kind of stuff. This is just like, well, yeah, can never get anything done. It's well, this is, but it's a teapot. I don't know what you're talking about, Sharp. Thanks, depression. What do you mean for the public, Zachary? I'm doing it for you right now. Hi, Nicholas. How are you? Yo. Mm, losing interest in this handle as we're making it. I'm gonna have to. Thanks, Ashley. Appreciate you. Exactly. God, you guys are talking so fast. I can't keep up. Thanks, Zachary. I don't know how to. I'm physically incapable. I can barely speak English, so I don't know if I can hit the sub button. No, it's a mug. There's a handle there. Good. Good, good, good. Why do I not like this? Is there a reason for me not to like this? Let's just put this to the side. It's not bad, right? Someone tell me it's not bad, please. Hi, Dallas. All right, thank you, Ashley. All right, I'm gonna put that to the side for a second. Let's go back to this stupid thing. All right. We're not gonna beef out the handle on this one like we have been. Okay, cool, 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 cool. Okay, cool, 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 cool. I appreciate it, guys. That's what I needed to hear right now. So I think what we're gonna do is not beef out the handle like I normally do and just leave it like this. But then I need to cut this at an angle that's actually gonna work. How do you know I drive for Uber slash Lyft? This guy can read my mind. Yeah, totally. Mm. Put it on side? Mm. What kind of apple pie? Delicious? Not delicious? What kind of apples you use? Oh, I did more than that, and you know it. Oh, yeah, that looks good. Alright, so we're gonna do something real quick before I do anything else. I'm gonna poke out 2 more holes just because I'm not gonna be able to get into them later. So we're gonna poke out this hole, and then this hole. Um, and I need to do this to them because I won't be able to access them later. Okay, so we have 3 holes there. Oh my god, depression. Just hang out with us instead. Cookouts are lame. Don't be social. Not gonna help with the depression. Oh my god, big spender over there, Lolo. So it is, yes, I have aggressively lost, and it's frustrating to no end, and I try to, like, make it so it looks like I, did it on purpose and, like, shove them in behind excess space. Uh, I don't eat sugar, Ashley, so I don't have a pie favorite. They don't, so, we're gonna talk actual pottery for a half a second. We fire atmospheric kilns, which means even if I don't glaze work, it still gets glazed. So, for example, again, I hate to be actually informative for you guys and actually tell you things that are real. It's not in my nature to do so. So I apologize for what I'm about to show you. This is raw porcelain with no glaze applied to it. All the sheen and everything, all the color is from the kiln itself. So all ignore the porcelain that's on the side, but all that sheen and everything, all this color difference, all that, that's just from the kiln itself. So that means thanks. Appreciate it, Ashley. What it means though is that, if you don't if it's stuck in there, it's gonna get glazed in no matter what, so I can't actually do anything to it. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm trying not to let you guys learn. That's not my intention here. I'm trying to spread as much misinformation as I physically can, and I apologize if anybody learned anything right then. This was not my intention, not my goal. I feel ashamed, honestly. I shouldn't have told you guys that. Thanks, depression. Yeah, it's cool, isn't it? That's why atmospheric kilns are so cool. A lot of the stuff we're gonna be firing, this black clay, is gonna get fired upside down with no glaze on it. Because it's cool black clay, like, let's make the black clay look black and just see what happens in the kiln. It might mean I need to refire some of the work because it's not gonna get juicy enough, but that's for future will to deal with. Ooh, that's exciting. How long does the firing go for? So there are 3 types of atmospheric kilns, Penguin, wood, soda, salt. A gas kiln is not an atmospheric kiln. Reduction is not an atmosphere. I keep hearing from a lot of people that they're like, "Oh, I fire in atmospheric kilns too all the time," and it's just a gas kiln. A gas kiln is just a glorified electric kiln. Unless you are adding stuff to it, it's just a gas kiln. Same here, kitten. Oh, nice. A good amount of time. So SWA, if it's just wood, let's say that for example, a wood kiln creates an atmosphere because when a tree's growing, God, I hate telling you guys real things. Ignore everything I say after today. This is we're gonna have 5 minutes of real time talking about actual things, and then we're gonna go back to being ignorant on everything. When a tree's growing, it's absorbing a lot of the minerals that are in the earth around it, right? And so when you take a branch off and you fire that branch, it leaves a glossy mark. So if you continuously do that and you build up ash that then melts, it turns glossy. Soda and salt, sodium chloride and sodium chloride. Is sodium chloride table salt and sodium carbonate soda ash? I get them. And then you could also use baking soda if you want to as well, sodium bicarbonate. Um, so in a soda kiln or salt kiln, you're adding in that salt mixture either by spraying it in with a water mixed solution, or you're putting it in with a burrito, which is just a piece of newspaper, usually some calcium carbonate and salt to help it vaporize and some other things. You throw it in there, vaporizes and then kind of goes throughout the kiln and it creates its own glaze. But those are the only 3 types of atmospheric kilns. They're a lot less common than a gas or electric kiln, and they're really fun to fire. A gas kiln can be soda salt. A wood kiln can be either a wood kiln or a wood salt or soda. My kiln is a wood soda kiln. So I fire it with wood, but then I add in soda ash at temperature. Mm, I feel that too. Mm, cool. Cool, 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 cool. Awesome. So anyway, that's my little bit of learning. We have a couple more minutes in our 5-minute mark if anybody wants to learn anything else that what wasn't fake, because then I'm gonna just go back to spouting absolute trash nonsense to you guys. My God, sharp. Got me. Got me good on that one. Yeah, Ken, I wish there was something closer to you as well. Are there any atmospheric kilns in Ireland? What's this? It is going to turn into an avocado later on. It's a maquette for a bronze avocado that I'm sculpting. Oh God, no, Swa, how dare you? Good. I hope you should. They're really great. Even a little mini Cone Six Kevin Kalowski styled rocket kiln is awesome. I kind of assume so, JR. Okay, so they are there. There's just not very present. I'm doing okay. I'm still struggling. I'm gonna be struggling for a couple days, but um, I got you got half of me today. Just because I'm struggling doesn't mean we don't have we can stop. We have so much to do and before the next firing. So that I'm not surprised because there's not really wood, right? I don't really know enough about the climate of Ireland. Okay, this one's done. We're gonna poke holes in a second. Let's go back to finishing the aesthetics of this, which I'm now not liking anymore. God, I love one finger handles. Why do I love finger handles so much? They do not sell. Someone's gonna buy this in a second, and they wouldn't there that one's gonna sit on my shelf for a couple days. I haven't Penguin. You have any recommendations? I don't understand, kid. I said too many things, and I can't remember what you're responding to. Sure, sure, sharp. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought, because everybody's using peat to burn stuff, aren't they? Can you fire a kiln with peat instead of, wood? What would happen if you did that? Is that possible to do that? You called, King? What's up, BB? You need something from me? Alright. Let me just futz with this handle a little bit, see if I can get it to where I want it to be, and then we'll start poking out holes. There's a thunderstorm coming. I don't know if you guys can hear it rumbling and about. Hmm. I'm not opposed to that. Okay, here, wait. Here's the other another option because you just said that, JR. What about no? You know what? You know what? People want these stupid looking handles. I have to just accept that and be like, okay, people like basic looking handles. Even if I don't like them, people like them. I should just do it. You know what I mean? Sounds good. Oh, okay, kidding. What did I say the other day, JR? I say a lot of things, so I'm never really sure what I'm saying. What if I get rid of aesthetically, what if I get rid of this? This thing's pissing me off. Yeah, I hear that a lot. Um, but just as a reminder, the handle on this, it's like a double handle. There's literally no reason for it because thanks, son. Appreciate you. Because it's double walled, so it's tough sometimes, Swa, honestly. I burn out in January every year. Oh, hell yeah. That's awesome. I hope the trimming goes okay. You can and you can also here's the thing, you could do, mid-fire soda. You could go cone 6, cone 5 for soda. You could do cone 6, cone 5 wood. It looks really nice. Um, I mean, those sake bottles that we made the other day, those are going into a 10-day wood firing that's only going to cone 6. Oh, hell yeah, JR. Thanks, Sierra. It's okay. I hope your day's going great. It really is weird. And I agree that I've never thought of it as a fetish, but I think it is. I think we can alright, hold on. I'm not gonna pay attention to you guys for half a second. I just need to actually think about this for a second. Good. Lazy's good. Okay, what if I do this? You know what? What I just did makes me like I'm gonna clean it up real quick and then I'll show it to you guys. But what I did, I just essentially blended the top section where it connects. No, but now it's okay. Yeah, agreed, JR. And what's that in Fahrenheit, kitten? Agreed. I would like to try that. I want to try to make one more handle because I'm just like not satisfied with that at all. Oh, so you really can't do anything with that. It really is, JR. It's frustratingly hard. We're gonna have this one upside down, so thicker parts on the bottom. That's cool. I like that idea. It's weird that you keep coming in here and saying the same thing. I appreciate it. I didn't know how you knew, but super low fire. Okay, so we have a fat base. Okay, so I want this to come out a little bit, and then the bigger type. So this a little bit, and then this. Ah, it's huge. What am I doing? We're gonna live. It seems like a lot of work to do a one-fingered handle or a double-walled mug, and then not be happy with it. You know what I mean? So maybe if I'm gonna beef up this part real quick. Yeah, he really is going hardcore into it. I bet it's the same dude from before. Actually, you know what? There's a lot of hotties on YouTube, so could be a plethora later. Yeah, please do. I'd be curious to see what makes a mug what you, I guess, like out of a mug. But what do we think about that? I know this is taking me a million years to like just make this stupid handle, but it's a little bit more angular. Okay, I think we're just gonna leave it at this. I can't keep messing. This is better. I can't keep messing with this. I'm gonna lose my mind. So let's start poking out holes. Okay, cool. Yeah, right, Danny? So much coffee. Angular. I don't know if that was but I don't know if is that angular though? Wouldn't angular mean more oval? That one's more like rectangular, is it not? Hi, hi. Yeah, you gotta have the good protection for this. It's crazy to me that people poke out clay holes without protection. It's a yeah, just I wish there was a better PSA, and I'm hoping that I can spread some awareness for it. Okay. Do you guys want to be over my shoulder, or do you like it being there? Actually, I'm gonna put you over my shoulder for a little bit. Otherwise, you can't see what I'm doing at all. Oh my god. Thanks, Swa. You're so good to me, BB. Oh, there, you guys get a little olive content as well. Hold on, you guys are gonna have to do a 360. One sec. Oops, wrong way. You gotta do a 360 this way. There you go. good. I haven't heard that song in a million years. I wish you guys could hear the thunderstorm. Maybe the people on TikTok can, but feels like all the background noise gets muted through my headphones on YouTube. Oh, she's a happy little dog over there. Yeah, I have a French, like, lo-fi jazz station on in the background. I know, it smells so good. I might sit in my greenhouse if it starts raining. I'll bring you guys. Probably just over on YouTube there, just because it's hard for me to get both, devices. And that's only if it does rain, Sharp. I didn't realize it was supposed to rain right now. It is? Oh, wait, I knew that because you said you were walking out in the rain. I didn't. I didn't read the fine print sharp when I ordered it, and I ordered it on pre-order, and so it'll ship to me eventually, but I have no idea when that will be. But when I get it, I'm gonna look so cute. Just you guys wait. Oh yeah, 100%. I feel like that's just Ireland, right? I feel like the time I was in Ireland, there was, there's always room for improvement, penguin. Appreciate you. I feel like it was, like, raining on and off every day I was in Ireland. Why'd you choose Ireland, by the way? Kidding. Uh, places to escape to. I don't think I ever asked you that. Thanks, Vincent. So good to me, dude. Um, To poke out the holes, it takes about 23 minutes per piece. Thanks, Dooney. Ah, well, that definitely helps, doesn't it? I'm glad you think so. I appreciate it. Oh, tell me about it. Did you have a nice instructor? Good. Glad to hear. How'd you know that's where I got it from, Dooney? This is the ideal way to pop a pimple is take a piece of brass and shove it into your face like this. It works really well for me. You guys should see my face. It's beautifully void of all impurities because of it. Any piece of rusty metal will do, so you don't doesn't have to be brass. I, you know, it's been a million years since I've worn jeans, Penguin, but I could see that. I can kind of tell what say, think about what you're saying. How'd that break? Uh-oh. Exactly. You gotta make sure you have a good tetanus shot before you try this technique. Thank you. Appreciate that. Judy, if you give it a try, let me know. Highly recommend. 10 out of 10 does work. And I would never lie to anybody in the community about anything ever. So you can take my word for it. That sounds really nice, Penguin. I've been wearing most of my clothes are from that company Cool, Kuhl, but I've been wearing them pretty much for everything for like 14 years, 15 years. I'm a big fan. Exactly. Thank you guys. I appreciate you backing me up on that. Thanks, Crunchy. They have been. You know, what's interesting about that is that I don't know what size I am anymore if I buy from the States penguin. I used to be a large, and now I'm either a medium or a small in a lot of places, which is throws me off. Thank you, Swa, appreciate you. Yeah. I've been open to dabble in in exaggerations from time to time, but, that's pretty far and few between. Did I ever tell you about this time down in the Bahamas many, many years ago? This is a weird tangent, but I'm doing it. I'm pasty white, as you guys know. Um, it sure is, Swa. And, so I get sunburned really easily, which is why I don't go out unless I wear, like, sun hoodies now, mo mainly because my back is a giant tattoo and don't really want it to get messed up, and skin cancer and all that fun stuff. But, so, in the Bahamas, this must have been, like, 16, 17, 18 years ago, and, um, I burned my back so badly that I couldn't put my shirt on, and I was trying to very aggressively, and I, like, went out into the room for some help, to see if someone could else put it on for me, and there was this giant scorpion in the back, um, like, I mean, like, it was, like, that big, which, you know, the bigger the scorpion, the bigger those little clawsies, the less poison it is, so it was probably fine, but scared the living bejesus out of me. And there's my nonsensical story that has nothing to do with anything, but for some reason I was thinking about clothing, and that story popped into my head. Yeah, right, Penguin? Luckily, a lot of the people show like, the model that they have will now show the size and stuff, and luckily, I'm a roughly the same dimensions as most of the, models on those like, if I'm going to buy gear from, like, backcountry, it's usually, like, a 6'2" dude who weighs, like, a little bit more than me, so the dimensions are pretty much the same. Hey, Swa, go look at my Instagram story. It should be up for another, like, 15 seconds. You can see my entire koi in full HD. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense, Swa. What's up, Felix? Yeah, it might already be gone. I'm not entirely sure, but it's been up there for the last 24 hours. You can't. Abby, you don't know me at all then. You see that giant grin I had? Those were all the orchid pots that we made, the day after we got back from Seattle for that business, but then we remade them all because I wanted to make better ones. Thank you, Penguin. Exactly. Ah, she's so great. Puts up with so much from her dad. I don't know how she does it. What's up, Caitlin? Thank you. Oh, yeah, I had a blast. I always have a blast destroying everything. Even if I have a deadpan look, in some of the videos of me destroying things, I'm enjoying it to no end. And part of my enjoyment is knowing how much people hate that I do it. I get a kick out of doing things that people hate that I'm doing them, like driving the speed limit. I get so much pleasure driving the speed limit around here. Yeah, I don't think I've ever been in my car without getting the middle finger, specifically for driving the speed. I don't go under. I go the speed limit everywhere I go, and I don't think I've ever gone out of my house and not gotten the middle finger. All right, we're gonna try something a little bit different on this one. We're just gonna do patterns that are not square, but up and down. So there's gonna be like pieces like this all the way around. I really like fish, Gabby. That's the short story. Uh-oh, my lights are flickering. There's like a pretty large chance I'm gonna lose power in here, guys. So if I just disappear, that's what happened, and I apologize. Gotcha. That makes sense, Penguin. I really lucked out on just being the same proportion, so I can figure it out. But Swat, look up. Everybody, look what Kitten said. She even said what it was. Hi, Sharp. Hope things get better. It'll be fine. It's just I lose power almost every single time we get a storm around here. So if I don't lose power, I'm gonna be shocked. That's all. You are nice. It's needed. There's the state land next to me is on fire right now. It still hasn't gone out, so they've shut down the 700 and or what is it, 980 acres has been shut down until they can fully put it out. So I'm really hoping this we get a lot of rain today, so it goes away. Thanks, Rosemary. Appreciate you. I think it's a good idea that I or nice that I went and did all my chorin and swims yesterday because it's been very windy. Um, and I mean, I'm a huge fan. I feel way more productive when it's storming out. So I really hope that the we don't lose power because I would like to stay in here longer with you guys if that's the case. I'm annoyed too. Like it's frustrating because it's like from what I can read, and I could be wrong, and maybe this was just their assumption, but uh, I'm pretty sure I read that it was a cigarette butt. If I find out otherwise, I'll reassess that statement. But it was someone was just smoking and threw their stupid butt down on the ground, and it caught 1,000 acres on fire. It's like it's dumb enough that you're smoking and just like don't burn down parks. And there's no accountability. No one's gonna get reamed for burning down all of our acres here. Not to my knowledge, Gabby. Those ones are hard because, like, how would you ever find out the culprit? Like, someone who would have to be very actively willing to come forward, and I don't think that most people are good enough to come forward and say, "Hey, I think I caused this." Um, so I don't think. Hi again. Oh man, I. It's starting to get dark outside. Here, hold up. I'm gonna take. Well, no, we'll just do this until we can. Right? Thank you, Swa. Your sub, Lil. You got. The only way I'm gonna give you a Hopway shout out is if you become a member. Well, that's exactly it too, JR. It's like, how would they know? They're so used to throwing out their butts. They're probably gonna think that it was someone else who did it, even if they were there that day. They're not gonna assume that it was them. But just who's smoking in 2025? If you're smoking, stop it. Like, come on. What? What is happening now? Oh, I will, Swa. Don't you worry. I had a buddy. I don't think he still does this, but he has this addiction to, or did, uh, to whenever it would start like thundering and lightning pretty badly, he would love to go down to the river and sit in it. He would get naked, go down to the river and sit in it. And he really liked like the mild occasional like shocks that he would get from sitting in the water. Anyway, I don't know if that shows any kind of who I hang out with personality wise. Only weirdos around here, guys. I'm no different in a lot of ways. Maybe not quite as dumb, but and he's still alive. I'm just throwing that out there. He's a cool dude. Yeah, the weirder the better, you know? As long as it's not like creepy weird and just like you're weird in your own world, and then sometimes you let people in. That's true. Well, I'm not gonna do I would never do something that would make it so I couldn't hang out with my sweet BB Olive. Oh my god, the lights are flickering hard. They're flicking hard in here. Oh, and I apologize. It turns out on YouTube, if I don't stop the stream, it just indefinitely goes, even if the power goes out and things go out. So, I'm just throwing that out there. I found that out the hard way the other day. Oh, hell yeah. I'm sure everybody was psyched for that. God, I love storms. I have like a real love for lightning and thunder. I remember um just like my entire childhood was like being my dad and I would just like sit on the highest part of the house looking at lightning storms all my whole childhood where my mom was completely scared, so she would just go hide in the basement, and then my dad and I would just be like out there just enjoying the storm. I don't know why, but I have like such an addiction to want to like get things done. The stormier it is, the rainier, the whatever, I just want to do things. When it's hot, I don't want to do anything. I want to just like curl up in a ball and not move. But when it's raining and stuff, blah. Oh yeah, it was a good one for sure. Can you? If it, I'm for you guys on TikTok, when the rain actually hits here, I'll turn off the music so you can actually hear it. But it's not the rain hasn't actually started, but the thunder is getting thunderous. I haven't seen it. Oh, I just lost power for a second. My one of my circuits just blew. All right. Well, luckily we're not throwing, so we can get things done. Are you guys still there? Okay. Let me pour myself some more tea. Give me a sec. Ba-ba-ba. Okay, cool, 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 cool. Thanks, Damien. Yeah, this gets tricky. This particular handle's growing on me. I still don't like it as much as a one finger handle, but that's because I clearly have a one finger fetish, which I was unaware about until today. I had my thoughts. Nothing. It's a finger condom, so, when I'm poking these out, I don't cut myself because this is super sharp, and the repeated motion always cuts my fingers open, and so I got these to protect my fingers from bleeding constantly. I'm pretty sure didn't you point that one out there? Uh-oh, hold up. You guys see that? That's a big no. Big no-no right there. I'm just gonna pretend that doesn't exist. I'm gonna be bummed if this handle pops. Maybe it'll be fine. Olive does like bones, but, I noticed, at one point she was really like her teeth seemed to be wearing down as far as, like, they're not very pointy anymore, and I think she just kind of, like, wore her teethies down, so I don't really give her too many bones anymore. I'm sure she's fine. The doctor, the vet has never said anything. I've asked, um, and she has very healthy teeth because I brush them. Anytime I brush my teeth, she also gets her teeth brushed. So it's pretty cute. She waits very patiently while I'm in the going to the bathroom in the morning, asking for her teeth to be brushed. She's such a good dog. Can you do it for me, Kenan? I'm getting a little nervous about this clay. I need you to tell it in a stern voice that it can't crack. Oh, really? I didn't. I huh. I didn't know tennis balls would wear it down. Nice, good. Anyway, she's 8 now, so I don't really want her teeth to be worn down anymore. So it's not like she doesn't get cool stuff. She still gets, like, bully sticks, and I've said over the years to you guys the years, however long you guys have been with me here, that I I try to only buy Olive things that are fish-based because fish are the only thing that I'm willing to take, I can, like, emotionally do. Um, but there's something about the fact that Bully Stick is a penis that just cracks me up, and so I just like buying them for her because I think it's funny that she's chewing on a penis. So, anyway, I have that's just a personal enjoyment thing for me, it's just funny. "Hi, hi." That's right, that makes sense, that makes sense. Ooh, the thunder is thundering. Ooh, nice. I should probably start giving Olive some more collagen. She gets her glucosamine cookies every day and all of her other fun little things. So I'm sure Olive gets she's getting collagen from all the salmon that she's eating. I assume there's collagen in salmon. I actually said that without realizing if there is or not. Yeah, right? Isn't that great? Like, I don't know. I love buying her, like, random animal parts. I love the fact that we're not wasting the animal, and it's, like, hard pressed to get a human in the States to eat the head of something, but she doesn't mind if I buy her a duck head, she doesn't give a rat's butt about it. She'll gnaw right into that. I really screwed up here. I don't think I can get one in there, can I? I don't think I can. We're not gonna try. Maybe we can. But we can, kind of. Not really where I want it to be in, but okay, cool. Yeah, and I give her everything. I give her the skins, everything, so right? Isn't that nice, Gabby? Hi, hi. Yeah, well, so that's she gets a lot of fish skin from all the fish that we're catching, and even the fish that I'm buying. It's pretty messed up. I'm I don't if you eat meat, that's awesome, but I do wish that everybody had to raise and slaughter their own animal, once a year. Just that kind, then you could go legally buy it. You'd have, like, a card that you have to fill out, and if you raised and murdered that animal that year or whatever the case is. Hold on, the rain's coming. I'm gonna turn off the music on TikTok so you guys can hear it, and then I have to move my is my extender okay? Okay, my Wi-Fi extender gets, messed up. Actu Actually, I'm gonna take my headphones out, for you guys on YouTube. My voice might get worse, but I want you guys to hear the rain. Well, isn't pleather just plastic? Isn't it we're just we're just kind of ruining the environment in a different way? Oh, I hear an ambulance. Hopefully everything's all right. I do live in a rather the median age in my town is probably like 73. So you do hear ambulances relatively often. Hmm. Yeah, that's gross. Not into that. Yeah, I used to make my own wallets out of leather all the time, but I've been buying those RFID protected wallets recently, so I have not used one of my made wallets. Though I used to make my own belts as well, and my grandfather made a lot of belt buckles that I found over the years, and so I would make belts that would um, go with his belt buckles. That was kind of fun. I'm for it in that case. Oh, that's a good point. I didn't even think about doing that. Maybe I'll get something that will block everything, and then just make my own wallet again. Because I do miss having my old wallet. I have a leather wallet right now, but I do miss having like my own made wallet. Can you guys hear the rain and everything? Cool. Awesome, 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 awesome. That's cool. Well, I want one that blocks RFID. What I actually don't even know what that is. Is it just a piece of metal? I'm not even sure what blocks RFID. I just I like having one of the little blockers in my wallet. Not that I have any money to steal, but someone did try to buy something. They stole my card the other day and tried to spend $860 on some random Wix account. So, and that was like last week, I think, 2 weeks ago. I just got my new card, so it must have been 2 weeks ago. Oh, that's a good point. I could just destroy my wallet, take the thing out, and put it in my new wallet. Though, and I don't, here, hold on. I want to show you this cool part of this wallet, but I don't want to accidentally show you all my credit card information, so give me a second. Luckily, I have a. All right, so this is my the one thing I like about this wallet that I have here. Also, look at my Walrus Forever stamps. It has a pull tab, so you can grab something, and then inside that is RFID. Inside this, where this one is, it's RFID protected. So.
actually put this stuff back in my pocket in case the Wi-Fi or whatever goes out. Isn't that nice? Yeah, the can honestly, I didn't really want the camo one, but that was what was on sale, and I'm not gonna pay full price on something if I can avoid it. They had a cuter one that was like pink, but it was like $80 more, and that one was on sale for like 20 bucks. So, hamster, we're talking about leather, obviously. She's she's watching the rain. I know. I'm gonna hold on. You guys are gonna have to do a 360 again because my mount's messed up. I just didn't want to spend the extra money. As cute as it would be, it wasn't like cute enough. It wasn't like a cute enough pink to justify the extra price. It's not like my donut knife that I'm buying. Like this one, it was just kind of like a lame pink. Same here, Gabby. And the fact that this is going to turn dark black, it's going to be awesome. Uh-oh. Fuck. I just broke this again. Oh, does it? Why did they do that? I don't know. I'm not really, it's not like I'm actively posting so much anyway, but is there a reason for that? Just to be like, so people can't spam hashtags, or like, what's the, I assume that's what it is. Gabby over on TikTok was saying that you can only put 3 hashtags on your TikTok posts now. Has anybody else heard about that yet? Oh, interesting. Oh, wait, 5? Excuse me, 5 hashtags. Okay. I misspoke. Interesting. I bet it's so you can't just spam a bunch of things and get more specific posts to that person. I appreciate it. Thanks for the heads up. I I usually just like put 1 or 2 hashtags because I'm lazy and I don't really care. Again, I really just like streaming. I hate posting with a passion. I like the element of talking to you guys. Oh no! You see that? I just tore out a chunk there. Good gaming. I did it for you. Oh, you should. Please do. I would, and send me a photo or a video of it working because I'd love to see if you do it. I think that's a really great idea. I wonder if we can go up 1 more row. Actually, we can probably keep going up. Oh yeah, we can. Ooh, ooh, yeah. All right. All right, sounds good, Gabby. Yeah, I think that's a really awesome idea. A friend of mine was telling me about, and this is not really similar, but it's kind of just making me think about things. She was at some rental property somewhere, and they had filled their bathroom with glass, cool like antique glass jars with different colored liquids inside. It's just like a cool. Oh wait, hold on. My thing is getting covered in rain. I apologize if my Wi-Fi is about to get a little verstoodly, but tell me if it does or not. It is really nice, Penguin. There's a decent chance I'm gonna go out into the woods after this and do some reading. But there's also an equal chance that I'm just gonna go. Right? Doesn't that sound really pretty? Equal chance that I'm just gonna go take a nap. Not that I can take a nap. When I say I take a nap, I mean I'm gonna just go lie down in my bed and contemplate my existence, as one normally does on a Saturday. I don't know how to get in there. Yeah, I mean, you know what? Oh, you know what I'll do instead? I'm gonna go into the greenhouse, and if I still have service by then, I'll do a stream, a actual greenhouse stream, unlike the other day when I tried to, but it got too dark. Um, yeah, we'll go into the greenhouse. We'll get the fire going in the greenhouse. I had to take out the actual fireplace in there. It's now a gas fireplace, which is lame as all. But the positive is that it's really easy to use. I don't need wood anymore. It looks pretty good. But I do miss the wood because I have an addiction to fires, like actual fire, not gas, whatever. Yeah, but maybe we'll go have a tea date in there if you guys are interested. It does, doesn't it, Swa? Nico, I'm gonna let you in a little secret. I'm gonna assume that maybe like 0.4% of the population actually has that fear, and they just want to get on a trend and don't actually have any fear about holes. I think it's all bullshit. Oh, of course I am, Penguin. You guys have earned a date, a tea date. But you're gonna have to go over to YouTube, Penguin, for that because I'm gonna only stream it over there. It's too annoying to bring like multiple tripods and get everything working on two different devices. Honestly, it's like all of a sudden people were scared of holes, but then it wasn't a thing forever. I call baloney. Same with like phobia on spiders. You can get out of there. There are so few actual toxic spiders. If you're talking about around my area at least, and you're scared of spiders, there's nothing here. You're not gonna run into anything. I'm in the woods constantly. I've never seen a brown recluse spider, and that's coming from a dude who's had Lyme disease 8 times. So, I don't know. Phobias. I don't buy it. Right, Swan, they're great. I think so, Nico. Because I'm in the woods all the time, Swa. I mean, like, I'm just like constantly outside. I'm constantly fishing. I'm constantly doing stuff. And I'm a busy guy. I can't always do tick checks. Um, Hold up. I'm gonna close one of my sliding doors. Give me a second. You're gonna. I had to. I spent $2,200 on my car yesterday, so I took all the shit out of the back of my car. Um, so it's now in my studio. So just watch me get wet for a second. All right. Hi, little queen. Hi, little queen. Oh, I have cookies for you. Up to bed, please. You want to go on this side? You want to go? Okay. That works. There you go, queen. Okay. And you know what? We're gonna start a really small fire too. So hold up. Because again, I have an addiction. It's really pouring right now. Oh, you know it's yeah. I would be scared of a black widow too, potentially. Oh yeah, that's the best way to do it, right? Thanks, Nico. Hold on, you guys have to go around in a circle again. I should just like fix that thing so that doesn't keep happening, but oh, are we done poking out holes? I wasn't really paying attention. Okay, now we gotta clean this up. So let's clean up the other one first. Oh, Dramamine. This is like serious rain. Holy moly. Damn. That's unfortunate. I'm glad I'm not in that boat. Do you get seasick and stuff like that? Gotcha. Gotcha. Interesting. Yeah, I that's been happening a lot to me right now, kitten. That's not good. Oh, interesting. That's fascinating. Okay, good to know. Yeah, Gabby, it is here too. It's some serious. I had no idea. I wish I had a rain jacket with me. I'm just gonna have to get soaked. Whatever, I need a good shower anyway. I don't think it's gonna be as fun considering I'm wearing a blue, thick shirt for you, Swa. Olive is not like a fan of going out into rain. She's fine when we're out there finally. I got her a nice raincoat last couple months. Or a couple months ago, rather. Um, she's fine once we're in it. She really likes watching thunder and lightning and rain. Like when I first got her, the first week I got her, it was a huge rainstorm, and she was home alone, and I like raced home as fast as I could, and she was just there, staring out into the open window, watching the rainstorm, watching the thunderstorm. Such a good girl. Yeah, I'm sorry, BB. I think honestly, the camera on YouTube is significantly better than the TikTok camera. So it's up to you though, Penguin. Oh, that's interesting. I would have never even thought about that, Swa. That does make sense though. There definitely is a delay on YouTube from TikTok. TikTok definitely is 1-to-1, whereas yeah, well that phone is the TikTok phone over there is my old phone. It's the 2020 SE, iPhone SE, and it's like broken in a bunch of different ways. All that. And you guys are on the brand new 16S or 16E or whatever they're calling it. There's always such a risk of doing what I'm doing because they can break or they can push in or whatever the case is. It's not great. Oh man, that's difficult. How long do you have to be on there for? Awesome. Love it, Penguin. Gotcha. That makes sense, Gabby. Oh, hell yeah. I got iPod minis. I got the old iPod. I have all that stuff from back when I used to have them. I kept on hold of everything. I even had my old Razor. I had my flip phone Razor from high school. Uh-oh, that hole looks really messed up. Hmm. I've said this before, Gabby, but great names. I know, it's pretty horrible, isn't it? So I ended up buying this brand new one because I'm like, at least they're gonna give me like 6 years, 5 to 6 years on it if I buy it right as it comes out. But it's like absurd. Oh, I said I really like their names. You did a great job. Yeah, well, it's about to be unable to update most likely if it's an iPhone. I've already seen the one that I stream TikTok on. It's already losing capabilities. I feel like I'm not going to be able to run TikTok on it in maybe 2 or 3 months from now. So Olive's name. So my ex, who was the reason she's the one who wanted Olive. I wasn't actually looking to get a dog. I've never had a dog before. Olive's my first dog ever, and she was a birder, or is a birder. I don't know if she's actually a birder anymore, but Olive's full legal AKC name is Olive-sided flycatcher. So she's actually named after a bird. When I adopted Olive, her name was like Anetta or something like that, or Misha, or oh, Naya. It was Naya, something like that. Nia. I think it was Nia, and I did not like Nia. Oh yeah, she sure does. I call her olive oil for sure, but she's named after a bird. So the rain is really slowed down, which is nice for me leaving here. But the thunder is still thundering hard. So what would you guys prefer? Because we're almost done. Would you prefer a tea date in my greenhouse or another throwing video? I probably only have energy for one or the other. uh, what would you guys prefer? Tea date? Okay. And we'll have a tea date in the greenhouse after this. To move in one of the chairs because it's not in the greenhouse, it's outside currently. Cool. Okay. Tea date it is. It seems like no one wants to throw in, so that's perfect. We'll all go have tea together. That's a really good point, Swat. Today's my day off. I was worried that these things were gonna get too dry, so thank you, kitten. We'll look at the mugs real quick. Let me just clean this up, and then we'll take a look, and then I'll figure out how to get you guys down in the tea house. Or tea, no, well, not the tea house. There's no service at my tea house, so I can't ever show you that, I'm afraid. There's videos of my tea house, but there's literally no service there. I can't do anything about that. All right, let me put you guys down. Oh, you know what? Yeah, that's a pretty good chance that's what's gonna happen. So, all right, there are our two mugs. I like them. I think they're cool. I like this one more that I made a couple days ago. It's shorter and squatter. These ones are taller, but I like to have the variety. So that's nice. Thank you. Oh yeah, it's nice, isn't it? Cool. Awesome. I'm glad you guys like them. All right, I'm gonna finish putting away my clay and then putting stuff elsewhere. It probably did because I haven't seen anything about it, Gabby. I'm gonna go put these away, and then we are gonna have a tea date. So give me. Do you? Okay, good to know. Give me half an hour, and then we'll go have tea together. Okay, you guys are great. I'll see you very soon over on YouTube for those who are on TikTok. All right.